Hi, here at Team Believe It. We believe every question has an answer, every problem has a solution, and everything is possible. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share these videos with everyone you know. By the way, we saved the best tip at the latter part of the video. Now for today's topic. Empathy. It's a buzzword these days, right? But what does it really mean? In a nutshell, empathy is our ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's like stepping into someone else's shoes, even if those shoes are 2 sizes too small and pinch your toes a bit. Empathy is crucial for building meaningful relationships, navigating conflict, and creating a kinder world. Think about it. Wouldn't life be easier if we all took a moment to understand each other's perspectives? Empathy isn't always easy. Sometimes it's messy and uncomfortable, but it's always worth the effort. So, let's dive into the fascinating world of empathy and explore its different forms, shall we? First up, we have cognitive empathy, the most common type. This type is all about understanding another person's perspective, even if we don't necessarily feel their emotions ourselves. Imagine your friend just got dumped. Ouch, right? With cognitive empathy, you can understand why they're heartbroken, even if you haven't experienced a similar situation recently. Another example, trying to see things from your boss's perspective when they're being particularly demanding. Maybe they're under a lot of pressure from their boss. See? Cognitive empathy in action. Cognitive empathy helps us navigate social situations, communicate effectively, and build strong relationships. It's about putting our own feelings aside for a moment and trying to see the world through someone else's eyes. Next, we have emotional empathy, the true feeling part of empathy. This is when you don't just understand someone's emotions, you actually feel them too. Imagine watching a movie where the protagonist loses a loved one. If you find yourself welling up, that's emotional empathy at work. You're connecting with their sadness on a visceral level. Emotional empathy is powerful, but it can also be overwhelming. Have you ever felt completely drained after a heart-to-heart conversation with a friend? That's emotional empathy taking its toll. It's important to set boundaries and practice self-care when it comes to emotional empathy. Otherwise, we risk something called empathic distress, which can lead to burnout and emotional exhaustion. Last but not least, we have compassionate, the action hero of the empathy world. This is where understanding and feeling transform into action. Let's say your friend is going through a tough time. You've listened to them, you've felt their pain, and now you're ready to help. Maybe you offer to cook them dinner, run errands, or simply be a shoulder to cry on. That, my friends, is compassionate empathy in all its glory. Compassionate empathy is about turning our empathy into tangible support. It's about showing up for others, not just in words, but in deeds. It's about being a true friend, a supportive colleague, and a caring human being. So, we've met the empathy all-stars: cognitive, emotional, and compassionate. But how do they work together in the real world? Let's imagine a colleague is going through a divorce. With cognitive empathy, you can understand the legal and logistical challenges they're facing. Emotional empathy allows you to connect with their sadness, anger, and confusion. And compassionate empathy might inspire you to offer practical support, like helping them find a good lawyer or offering to babysit their kids. The truth is, these 3 types of empathy rarely operate in isolation. They're like ingredients in a delicious cake. Each one contributes to the overall flavor and texture. Empathy. It's not always easy, but it's always worth cultivating. By understanding the different types of empathy, cognitive, emotional, and compassionate, we can develop our capacity for connection, compassion, and action. So the next time you encounter someone who's struggling, remember the power of empathy. Take a moment to understand their perspective, feel their emotions without getting swept away, and offer support in whatever way you can. Remember, empathy is a superpower we all possess. Let's use it to make the world a kinder, more compassionate place, one empathetic interaction at a time. As always, here at Team Believe It, we believe every question has an answer, every problem has a solution, and everything is possible. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share these videos with everyone you know. Thank you.